right, this is from the website Abolitionist Rising, a Christian group that advocates for the complete and total abolition of abortion. You can look up all 50 states and the state of legislation regarding abortion. You know, how pro-life is the legislation, how abolitionist is the legislation, how pro-choice is the legislation. We look at a state like Texas, and I want you to see something interesting. The status of abortion in Texas is illegal for abortionists. However, it is legal for mothers. Doesn't make any sense, does it? How can the same action, why would the same action be illegal for one group, but legal for another group? Texas Health and Safety Code 170A.002-4 makes performing an abortion a first-degree felony for the abortionist. So Texas's law is recognizing abortion as murder. Here's the direct quote. This chapter may not be construed to authorize the imposition of criminal, civil, or administrative liability or penalties on a pregnant female on whom an abortion is performed, induced, or attempted. Texas women can still order abortion pills online and perform their own abortions without any possibility of legal ramification. The law is recognizing that abortion is murder, and yet just simply says, basically, yes, we know it's murder, we know it's murdering a child, but the state of Texas is giving mothers special murder rights that other people don't have. What does the Bible have to say about that? All right, look at Prophet Isaiah. Look what the prophets taught. Isaiah chapter 10, verses 1 to 4, we're going to look at here. Woe to those enacting crooked statutes and writing oppressive laws, to keep the poor from getting a fair trial, and to deprive the afflicted among my people of justice, so that widows can be their spoil and they can plunder the fatherless. That law that's on the books in Texas, that is what you call a crooked statute. Let me give you a crazy thought experiment. If a female abortion doctor murders the child, then that female abortion doctor will be prosecuted as a murderer. But if that same female abortion doctor were to get pregnant and then herself murder her child with a pill or something, then she would not be prosecuted as the murderer that she actually is. That is an oppressive law that is there so that the fatherless can be plundered. It's a crooked statute. It's an oppressive law that lets the fatherless babies in the womb be plundered. Why do I say fatherless? Because deadbeat dads love abortion. Yeah, just murder the little guy. Just murder the thing. That way I can keep being a deadbeat kind of man that goes around objectifying women. Abortion lets men continue to be pigs because there's no there's no punishment. There's no call to responsibility. I can just murder the consequence. What is God's response to those that write oppressive laws that allow the fatherless to be plundered? God raises his hand to strike. He does not remove his anger.